this is a diary of my day, and it's going to be a short form podcast. And I'm trying something new out. We'll see how far it goes. I'm not sure how far it's going to go, but hopefully you get one nugget out of the podcast, or at least one nugget out of every other podcast. I think that's more realistic, don't you? One helpful piece of information every other time. I'll do my best, but this is more just to give you insight into the life of me, Shai Yan Zarabi from Shai K Films. I'm a wedding videographer most of the time, do a little bit of commercial, once every quarter, if that. Honestly, I'd like to get once every quarter. But more recently, some form of like an educator or like event host. I mean, the Northbound Videographer conference just happened. I've done that 4 times since 2022. And I want to help out the video community. So I don't care if you're here as a wedding filmmaker, commercial, music video, full-time, part-time, if it's day 1 or if it's day 1,000, I'm going to show up. And if you want to listen in, that's great. Thanks for welcoming me into your life. But really, ultimately, what I want to do is like help the video community. Because my birthday was just a few days ago and I'm 36 now. I didn't have many Canadian videographers or mentors in this space when I was first starting out, nor could I find any Canadian events for filmmakers like myself. And that's ultimately why I started Northbound. And this podcast is some sort of extension of the Northbound Videographer conference. Now, I also just started reading The Subtle Art of Not Giving an F. I'm not going to have to bleep that out. And because of that, I'm just going to show up as Shia. Like, I didn't get dressed for this. The bed right over there is hardly made, but that's okay. You're going to get real me. And that's going to come with venting, some tears, excitement. We're going to talk money at times. We're going to talk struggles. Let's dive into it. I didn't feel productive today, although I think. I was supposed to get up at 7 a.m. and get to my 9 a.m. CrossFit class, but my daughter had a nightmare, I guess, and at 4 a.m. went into her bed to console her, passed out. And when I woke up, the sun was up. It was 8:30 and my alarm was going off for 90 minutes. So I missed my class. And then by the time I got us like ready and rushed out the door, I got home and it was 9:15 and got to my inbox and I had 115 emails. 115, that's 3 digits, guys. Obviously I didn't get right to all of them. I got to some, the important ones, connecting sponsors to some of the giveaway winners, Northbound. So I wanted them to get all their stuff. I wanted the attendees to get their prizes. A couple of things with my VA, checking in on other tasks, and then really only had a couple hours because I had to get to a meeting with my editor, who is one of the most important relationships I have and I maintain in my company. There are subcontractors and referrals and yada, yada, yada. But I had 4 terabytes to give him. And I set that up last night, ran that for 8 hours. My editor and I, we've been working together for 3 years. And it's an important relationship where we don't just talk business. It's like, how are things? So I told him all about Northbound. We sat near the Timmy's. If you're American listening to this, Tim Hortons. You don't know Tim Hortons? I don't know. It's like a Starbucks, but more Canadian. We chatted about Northbound, what kind of videos is he going to make for Northbound? What's the deadline? We talked about my wedding videos that need to be done, what wedding teasers need to be done, and kind of who the couple is. But we don't just talk about that. We talk about a variety of other things, like how do we want to grow? Are we going to switch to DaVinci Resolve? What's our mutual friend saying? Because my good friend Nav, I should just, I'm name dropping Nav if you're listening to this, also works with our editor. So there's that cool relationship, like hearing about what our editor is going to do for Nav and what stylistic choices are going to be made, what's different, what's our inspiration, what we're going to do, what we're not going to do. So yeah, it ends up being like a 2-hour hangout, and that eats 2 hours of my day. And yesterday, a groom's father wanted to chat about his edit, or about the edit. And this is a 12-hour South Asian wedding video. And Dad and I have already spoken about certain revisions he wants, which are minor things, but just kind of annoying. Like, they're just repetitive things I hear year after year. And I got a call from him yesterday and I told him I'm busy. I'm at like a kid's birthday party, man, like chill. And I wasn't sure what he wanted. Is he going to like yell at me because the videos were late? No, that wasn't the fact. What ended up just being, I called him once I got home and had lunch. was he just wanted a few more things changed, a few more things added. And when we send it, you know, can you do this, this, and this? So I had this call on my mind, and I think I'm scarred from previous calls with grooms' fathers and trying to get discounts and stuff. But this one actually was a healthy conversation, very understanding person. It just shows that past calls and experiences can spoil a regular manageable call, and not to make a mountain out of a molehill. So if you're listening to this and you have to call someone or email a client, whatever it is, and you think it's gonna be a pain in the ass, maybe it's not. And I hope that for you. Although realistically, sometimes it's gonna be. Anyhow, what else did I do? Once I got home, like, you know, I've seen that my Shy K Films Instagram account has been as active, and that's because of Northbound. So I'm like, frick, I have to create something. So I created a post that is going to have or increase my social proof. Now, my wedding season is full at around 20 weddings. I'm at 14 and it's June at the time of recording. So I should be full. And with Northbound expenses, I have a lot of money coming out. I need some money coming in. So let me write a post and actually show screenshots of different reviews that I've received on Google to kind of validate someone's decision of reaching out to me. Again, that's that social proof and that authority, like we know what we're doing. And in the caption, I'm like, yo, if you want to find out how to get a free hour, come, like, let's reach out. And I don't usually give discounts or free hours, but yo, money's tight. So give yourself permission to like let go of your ego sometimes and just do what you got to do to make money. You know, one thing that Justin Porter said at the conference is like, you have a bottom line, you got to get to it. You have to reach that. I have obligations to myself, my family, the bank even. So yeah, that's what I did. Offering a free hour, show them some testimonials, and I hope it does something. Now, I do have like 110 emails to get to. I'm going to get to the important ones, but later today I'm doing something special. I'm going to see Final Destination with one of my friends. It should be two of my friends, but one of those guys has 3 kids. So who knows if we'll see him, but it's important that the social life is there, and it should be there. It keeps you healthy, keeps your other relationships, not professional ones, but the social ones, alive. We are in this business as entrepreneurs and creatives to kind of like take control of our own lives and turn it into what we imagine. And one of the blessings is that we can start work at 9:15 and not have a boss barking down our throat. And we can stop working at 5, or we can stop and record a podcast. So whatever you're doing, if you've been in this for a day or 1,000 days, I guess it's only 3 years. That's still a long time. I hope to hear your successes somehow. I hope that you do succeed in whatever you're looking for. But anyways, this is more about a diary and my day. And I hope you just got a little glimpse into Shy K Films, what I'm doing. I'm going to leave it there. This is my diary. See you at the next one.